I finally got it. I've been looking at it for a while. I've used my O-Cedar spin mop for years. I've considered switching over to the one where you have the clean water and the dirty water. I just never have, but lately I've not been liking the fact that when I put my mop in the bucket, it's going into dirty water. So how well am I really cleaning my floor? So we're going to give this a shot. Now you guys just saw me take this off. This is where the clean water goes. You can remove it and put your water and cleaner in there, or line it up, bitch. You can put it through here and it ends up in the same spot. Now what happens is when you put your mop on here, you press down, and while you're doing that, it spins your mop and it pulls off any of the dirt and hair. And it even does it from the side. And at the same time, it is spitting up clean water while directing the dirty water to the side. So your clean water is here, your dirty water is here. They never touch each other. When you're done, there's a little plug back here you pull to empty it. I got the one with, excuse me, it comes with the one here plus 6 additional, and I'm really interested to see how this does in corners. Now corners are hard to do in general, even with the O-Cedar, because technically you get in there, but you don't really get in there. I usually will come back and clean the corners with a rag or something, but I'm gonna put it together. I'm gonna put some water and cleaner in here. You know, we gotta put some fucking Fabuloso in here, and I'm gonna see. Okay, she's full with pretty warm, it's not hot water, and Fabuloso. So I'm just gonna put this back on. I did it both ways to see which one I prefer. I don't really have an opinion on either. They both work fine. One of the things that always gets me is how sturdy it feels when you're lifting it. I did recently have one that felt like it was gonna break. This one does not feel that way. It feels pretty good. Now, this little orange piece down here, when you lock it into place, it will not spin. You do have to unlock it, and then you spin it this way. Oh, you're gonna make a liar out of me. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so it does take a little bit of force. Anyway, I've been seeing people locking it in place on the bottom, and then I'm like, damn, your freaking handle is short. Don't do that. Pull it up. Lock it into place. It's hard to do one-handed. And then your handle isn't as short. In case anyone wants to know what it looks like when it's wet, and I guarantee my floors are pretty disgusting, so I'm a little nervous to do this and show you, but I'm gonna be honest and let you see the real thing. Now, there are a lot of marks on my floor that look like they're dirty, like this one here. It's not. We've been in this house for about 9 years, actually 9 years this year. And they're just marks that were here when we moved in. Some of them are scratches, so it does look dirtier than it actually is. That's one of the things I hate about this floor, but there is, I don't know if you can tell back there, you cannot. There is a little spot where it does not get into the corner, but for the most part, I think it does pretty good. It's not bending, it doesn't feel like it's going to break. Let me do a big section of this floor and we'll see how dirty it is. Okay, I forgot that I have a Roomba mop that did just run last night. So I pretty much did my entire kitchen and dining room. Stop hitting the oven. So it's not too horrible, but then you will take it, put it on here. Remember, I am doing this one-handed, so it's not this difficult. And then you just push. And while you're doing this, it is getting it wet, and it's pushing all of the dirt and dirty water to the side. I am gonna lock it in lower. So I stop hitting my oven, and then you can actually tell that it is now cleaner, and you can see the dirty water. So, initial thoughts, I really fucking like it. I love that my dirty water is never going to touch my clean water. I will say it doesn't hold a lot, So you may be emptying and refilling it more. The other thing, if you have floors that you can't have a lot of water on, you cannot control how wet this gets. Now it's not, like it's spinning at the same time, so it's not soaking wet. But maybe be mindful of that. Maybe give it a try and see how it works. I don't have floors that I have to worry about with that. But it's a lot lighter than my O-Cedar. It's going to take up a lot less room. It's going to be easier to get from room to room. I love it. I'm actually really happy with this. I will link it below if you guys are interested. If you have any questions, let me know. But I say give it a shot because I feel like my floors are going to be a lot cleaner now.